I'd like to tell you a story about the sun and the moon. In goddess traditions, the woman is the moon. She is cyclical and she moves with the rhythms, the tides. She is light and she is dark as she goes and dances in her emotional flows. The man is the sun, and he too shifts, but with the seasons. His energy is to protect and to guide and to hold the moon. And as the moon goes into her lights and her darks so rapidly, much more rapidly anyway than the sun, she comes up with divine inspiration. And that is taken by the sun to manifest into the world. Now, we are all masculine and feminine within ourselves. We are all both the sun and the moon. However, I do believe our body plays a large role in our masculine and feminine essences, our sun and the moon qualities. And a woman's body is curvy. A man's body is straight up and down. His lingam, his cock, is hard and straight as well. Whereas our womb is cyclical and circle, like a circle. They say that a woman's womb is connected to the everything. And we bleed once a month to shed that everything out. Just as a woman can spend a lot of time with other women, we start to bleed together. Our wombs are always gathering information and always wanting to nurture each other. And women are feeling the children, feeling their husbands, feeling their parents, feeling everyone. And so that's why we rapidly cycle, because we're not just cycling for ourselves, we're cycling for the everyone. Men, too, are accessing codes from the sun. They have their own unique codes as men. And it is during lovemaking that when the sun and the moon come together, the woman and the men come together, that we access each other's gifts. And that, in that love, is when we get to feel between the worlds. That is a symbol of everything. The merger of two dividing in orgasm in light, or dividing to reproduce a child, is a metaphor for the everything. Everything in life is merging and dividing ourselves as mitosis. Everything is energy, merging and dividing with each other. So really, if you're in meditation and you feel into your body and feel into the everything, you should feel that orgasmic energy of merger and division, love and light. There is a story that in the last paradigm shift, there was a veil put over men and women. I know a lot of the feminist manifesto is that women have been suppressed, and so because of it, men have been the suppressor, and that's not exactly true. The full essence of the sacred masculine is to protect and to nurture and to guide. And for men to get to this point of rape, pillaging, beating, there had to be a takedown of the sacred masculine. So there was a veil put on all of us. The women were suppressed, the men were taken down. Some say the men had to be taken down first in order for us to get to the point of what happened to women throughout these thousands of years, throughout the burning times, the amazing tortures that have happened. They say that women are receiving codes through our womb, because our womb is, again, connected to the everything. And the reason women are still receiving that information is because our womb, we need to have babies. To evolve the species, we need to have babies. You see, the idea is the men were completely taken out, completely immersed in shadow, but the women, we still have that nook of knowledge, that nook of internal wisdom, that nook of intuition, because they couldn't take out our womb. We had to have children. Of course, if you've noticed, we have tampons that are full with toxins. We have birth control pills that take us off our rhythms. We have so many. It is a war on our bodies as women. But still, we're not fully taken out. So here we are in this new world, this new shift, and for the men to feel us as women and to know that we are getting that divine inspiration for the everything, that we are the oracles. And yes, men are getting their own divine inspiration, but they don't have a womb, the creator of the everything. The womb that is literally it is the tracker of the everything. We bleed in accordance to all cycles. If the astrology shifts, our blood will shift. And I've been tracking this for a very long time. I would like men to feel their goddesses, to feel their mothers, to feel their sisters, and to know the wisdom that we are intuiting. And to know that in lovemaking or in deep connection and in breath connection and in eye gaze, we can feed each other. We can heal each other. And for us goddesses, us women, to honor our men, to honor our gods, and to help unveil the veil that was put on them on this last paradigm shift. To slough it off and to nurture them and to remind them what the sacred masculine looks like, to remind them what God looks like, and to stand for each other. And for us to honor him for his sun codes, to honor him for his wisdom. So that is the story of the sun and the moon. And I'd like to dedicate this to my priestess teacher, my sister, Mariana Riley, who tells me these stories as we channel our herstory and our history and our story together. I love you.